a lot of really good furniture production that comes out of China that doesn't come from other countries.
Among the attendees, many are U.S. business representatives who have been to China, and they're impressed with the country.
One of the most interesting was that when it came time to have lunch, everybody had the same thing, and everybody had lunch together. And it didn't matter whether you were the general manager of the factory or you were just starting out and driving a forklift. Everyone worked together. And to me, it struck a chord of that teamwork, that sense of belonging to one, is how they can produce the way they can.
Tilly is the head of the U.S. branch of a major Chinese industrial fittings enterprise. He says there's great demand in the U.S. market for automation equipment. One example is high-pressure cylinders. Local plants can only meet half of that demand.
Chinese workers are consistently making quality product. So to source from another country, whether that be Korea or India or South America, the first major concern we would have is, are we getting the same quality that we would get from the Chinese producers? And as of now, we don't believe we will.
Tilly says China's industry chain is mature. Raw materials, components, and finished products could be processed within the country. He says China has an efficient transport system and policy is stable and clear. For him, these are all clear advantages.
And the way the tariffs have been handled, in my opinion, have been handled poorly. There seems to be really no rhyme or reason on what gets put on the list and what gets removed from the list. You cannot just blankly throw up a wall and say, we're now going to make a $200 billion tariff and randomly pick products that make that number work. That doesn't work. That's not smart.
Every attendee at the hearing seems to have a China story. And the Office of the U.S. Trade Representative has received applications from over 1,400 American companies, voicing their concerns over the potential damage to the U.S. economy.